My girlfriend demanded, "Delete every photo of your family from Instagram or we're through." I said, "What?" Then I deleted every photo of us. Her meltdown when she realized what that meant for her social media image. I, 27 male, was sitting on the couch scrolling Instagram when my girlfriend Adriana, 26, dropped the ultimatum that would end our relationship. "Delete every photo of your family from your Instagram today, or we're done." I looked up from my phone. We'd been together for 2 years, living together for 6 months. This came out of nowhere. "What? You heard me. Your family photos, delete them, all of them." "Why would I delete photos of my family?" She rolled her eyes like I was being dense. "Because it's weird. You have like 200 posts and half of them are your mom, your sister, your cousins. It's giving mama's boy energy. It's embarrassing." I scrolled through my profile. Maybe 30 out of my 180 posts had family members in them. Photos from my sister Camila's graduation, my mom's 60th birthday, my cousin Diego's wedding, normal stuff. "These are memories, Adriana. Why would I delete them?" "Because I asked you to, and if you loved me, you'd do it without questioning." "That's not how relationships work." She stood up, hands on her hips. "My ex deleted his family photos when I asked. He understood that when you're building a future with someone, you prioritize them." "Your ex who you said was controlling and manipulative? Don't change the subject. Delete them or I'm packing my stuff." I looked at her for a long moment. Then I started deleting photos, but not the ones she wanted. I deleted every photo of us, every single one. The couple's selfie at the beach, gone. The anniversary dinner post, deleted. The Halloween costumes we spent weeks planning, erased. Her birthday tribute with the 8-photo carousel, vanished. It took me 12 minutes to remove 2 years of relationship documentation. "There," I said, "done." She hadn't been watching, too busy texting on her phone. "Good. See? That wasn't so hard. Now we can." She looked at my profile. "Wait, what did you do?" "I deleted photos." "Those aren't the right photos." "You said photos were embarrassing. I figured you meant the ones of us, since my family photos are just family." Her face went from confused to furious to panicked in about 3 seconds. "See, what I haven't mentioned yet is that Adriana was an influencer with 45K followers. Her entire brand was relationship goals and couple adventures. My Instagram was basically her secondary content platform." "Put them back." "Why? I thought you wanted me to delete embarrassing photos." "You know what I meant." "I really don't." "Explain why photos of my mom are embarrassing but photos of us aren't." She grabbed her phone, frantically checking her own profile. Her perfectly curated grid now had gaps. Stories she'd shared from my account led nowhere. 2 years of carefully crafted couple content referenced a ghost account. "Fix this. Now." "No." That was 3 weeks ago. Let me tell you what's happened since. Update 1. The response to my first post was wild. "Y'all really hate Adriana El Mayo." To answer common questions, no, we're not still together. Yes, she moved out. No, I didn't restore the photos. So after I refused to restore the photos, Adriana went into full damage control mode. She spent 3 hours trying to fill the gaps in her grid with solo shots, but her engagement tanked immediately. Comments started flooding in. "Where's your BF? Did you guys break up? What happened to all the couple content?" She tried to play it cool, posting a vague story about focusing on self-love and sometimes choosing yourself, but her followers weren't buying it. Then she tried the guilt trip approach. Her best friend Meredith texted me, "Adriana is devastated. How could you humiliate her like this?" She asked me to delete photos. I deleted photos. You know that's not what she meant. Then she should have been specific. "My family isn't negotiable. You're ruining her career." What career? Taking selfies? Meredith sent me 32 more texts about how I was financially abusing Adriana by sabotaging her income stream. Apparently, 3 brands had already reached out asking about the missing couple content. Then came the negotiation phase. Adriana showed up at my apartment at 11 p.m., dressed in the outfit she wore on our first date. "Baby, let's talk about this rationally." "There's nothing to talk about. You demanded I erase my family." I said no. "I didn't mean erase, just minimize. Your profile should be about us, not them." "My profile is about my life. My family is my life." "I'm supposed to be your life. You were part of my life, past tense." She tried tears. "I just wanted to be your priority. You wanted to be my only priority. There's a difference." "My followers are dropping. I've lost 3K already. Sounds like a you problem." She switched tactics. "Fine, keep your stupid family photos. Just put ours back up. No, I'll tag you in new ones. I'll untag myself. This is insane. They're just photos. Exactly. So why did you need me to delete them? She couldn't answer that. Because the truth was control. She wanted to control my image, my connections, my memories. My family photos reminded her that she wasn't the center of my universe. She left, but not before taking the coffee maker. Joke's on her. It was already broken. I'd been meaning to throw it out anyway. Update 2. Buckle up because Adriana's entitlement reached new heights this week. First, she tried to recreate our photos with someone else. I kid you not, she hired a model from some app to pose as her new boyfriend. Posted 3 photos in places we'd been, same angles, similar captions. Her followers immediately called her out. Girl, this is clearly not the same person? Is this a stock photo boyfriend? The desperation, she deleted them within 2 hours. Then she had Meredith and her sister Juliana stage an intervention. They showed up at my gym. My gym. You need to understand what you've done to my sister. Joined a gym she doesn't go to? You've destroyed her reputation. She destroyed our relationship over some stupid family photos. Exactly my point. They tried to follow me around the gym, explaining why I was wrong. The staff asked them to leave. Adriana later posted that I had her forcibly removed from public spaces. Security footage showed her sister and friend harassing me while I tried to deadlift in peace. But here's where it gets really good. I found out from a mutual friend that Adriana had been telling people we were on a break and would be creating content again soon. She was still using couple goals hashtags and replying to comments as if we were together. So I did something petty. I posted a single photo, me at a family barbecue with my mom, sister, cousins, aunts, uncles. Caption: family over everything, always has been, always will be. The comments exploded. People who followed both of us connected the dots. Her DMs apparently went crazy with people asking if we'd broken up over family drama. Adriana called me 23 times in an hour. I didn't answer. She left one voicemail. You vindictive piece of shit, you just had to ruin everything, didn't you? My family photos have nothing to do with yours. Actually, they did. Because she then posted a long rant about how toxic family dynamics shouldn't be glorified on social media, and how chosen family is more important than blood. My sister Camila saw it and chose violence. She commented, sounds like someone's mad their boyfriend wouldn't abandon his family for Instagram likes. The comment got 2,847 likes before Adriana deleted it. But screenshots were already circulating. Update 3. The spiral continues, and it's gotten genuinely unhinged. Adriana lost a major brand deal. Some athletic wear company dropped her because her engagement went from 15 to 20% to barely 3%. She blamed me publicly in her stories. When someone you trusted sabotages your career out of spite, remember that success is the best revenge. My cousin Diego responded, when you demand someone delete their family from their life, remember that karma has perfect aim. She tried to sue me. I'm not joking. She actually went to a lawyer claiming I intentionally destroyed joint assets, the photos, and conspired to harm her business. The lawyer apparently told her that Instagram photos aren't marital property and we were never married anyway. Also that she had no case since I only deleted photos from my account that I owned. So she pivoted to a new strategy, the sympathy play. She started posting about emotional abuse and narcissistic relationships. Created a whole series called Healing from Hidden Abuse, where she described situations that were completely made up. He isolated me from my support system. She tried to isolate me from my family. He controlled our image. She literally dictated what I could post. He gaslit me about my career. I just didn't care about her follower count. But the best part? She forgot that my cousin Lucia is a therapist who specializes in relationship counseling. Lucia made a TikTok without naming names about when influencers misuse psychology terms for clout that went viral, 1.2 million views. The TikTok broke down how certain people online manipulate therapy language to avoid accountability. Every example mysteriously matched Adriana's posts exactly. Adriana threatened to sue Lucia too. Lucia welcomed her to try, noting that truth is an absolute defense to defamation. Then came the rock bottom moment. Adriana created a fake Instagram account pretending to be my new girlfriend and posted edited photos of me with another woman, badly photoshopped. The account DM'd all my followers saying I was a cheater who'd been seeing someone else our entire relationship. Problem: the woman in the photos was my cousin Valentina. who lives in another state and is married with 3 kids. Valentina's husband found it hilarious. Valentina did not. She reported the account, but not before screenshotting everything and sending it to me with, "Your ex just gave me the best lawyer-recommended Christmas gift ever. Clear grounds for a harassment suit." I posted all the screenshots, every fake post, the terrible Photoshop jobs, the DMs she'd sent people. Caption: "For anyone who received messages from fake accounts, this is what desperation looks like. Also, that's my married cousin. With her kids cropped out. Stay classy, Adriana." Her influencer friends started distancing themselves. Nobody wanted to be associated with someone who'd photoshopped children out of images to create fake cheating scandals. Update 4. This week, Adriana hit what I thought was rock bottom. Then she grabbed a shovel. She contacted my employer, sent an email to HR claiming I was harassing her online, and creating a hostile environment that affected her mental health. She attached screenshots of my posts. The ones where I defended myself and exposed her lies. HR called me in. I brought my own folder of evidence. The fake accounts, the gym harassment, the attempted lawsuits, everything. HR's response: "So, your ex-girlfriend is harassing you and trying to get you fired because you wouldn't delete family photos?" That's the summary. Yes. And she's never worked here? Correct. We'll be sending her a cease and desist letter. Also, maybe consider a restraining order. But Adriana wasn't done. She found out where my mom worked, a dental office, and left a 1-star Google review, claiming my mom was unprofessional and created an unsafe environment. The review was so obviously fake that Google removed it, but not before my mom saw it. My mom, who'd been staying out of this drama, decided to enter the chat. She posted on Facebook, where all her friends could see. "To the young lady who thought attacking my workplace was acceptable, I've been nothing but kind to you. I welcomed you into my home, cooked for you, treated you like family. The fact that you'd attack my livelihood because my son wouldn't abandon his family for your Instagram career shows exactly who you are. I'm grateful he saw through you before it was too late." It got 463 reactions and 89 comments dragging Adriana. Someone tagged her business Instagram. Then the other shoe dropped. Remember how I mentioned Adriana's ex deleted his family photos for her? Well, he reached out to me. His name's Ronaldo, and he had a story to tell. Turns out, Adriana had done this before, the exact same pattern. She dated him for 18 months, gradually isolated him from his family, made him delete photos, controlled his social media. When he finally pushed back, she destroyed his reputation online with abuse allegations. He had receipts, screenshots, recordings, the works. We compared notes, and the playbook was identical. The same phrases, the same tactics, the same escalation pattern. "I wanted to warn you earlier," he said, "but she'd convinced everyone I was the bad guy." "What made you finally leave?" "She demanded I skip my brother's wedding because it conflicted with some influencer event. That's when I realized she was trying to erase everything that mattered to me." "What happened after?" "She told everyone I was abusive, lost most of my friends, took me a year to rebuild my life." "I'm sorry, man. Just don't let her do it to you." Too late for prevention, but not for justice. Final update. It's been 2 months since the initial ultimatum. Here's where everyone ended up. Adriana's influencer career is essentially over. She's at 12K followers now, down from 45K. Her engagement is under 1%. Brands won't touch her after the fake account scandal went viral on Twitter. Someone made a thread called "The Influencer Who Photoshopped Kids Out of Family Photos for a Fake Scandal" with all the receipts. 47K retweets. She tried to rebrand as a life coach, offering courses on recovering from toxic relationships for $497. Nobody bought it, literally. She had 0 sales and had to take the website down. She moved back with her parents. Her mom reached out to my mom to apologize, saying she was horrified by her daughter's behavior and they were getting her therapy. My mom was gracious about it, but made it clear Adriana wasn't welcome near our family again. The legal consequences hit last week. Valentina, my cousin whose photos were used, followed through with the harassment suit. Adriana had to pay $5,000 in damages and legal fees. She also got a restraining order that includes digital contact, so she can't create any more fake accounts about our family. My employer's cease and desist letter must have scared her because she never contacted my work again. Her friends Meredith and Juliana both quietly unfollowed her after the evidence came out. Ronaldo and I ended up becoming friends. We started a support group chat for guys who've dealt with similar situations. There are 12 of us now. Turns out this kind of manipulation is more common than people think. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Adriana's ex, before Ronaldo, a guy named Thiago, saw the viral thread and reached out. He had a similar story, but with one addition. Adriana had done the exact same delete your family photos ultimatum with him 3 years ago. He had screenshots of almost identical conversations. We created a shared document with all our evidence. Not to harass her, but to have ready in case she tries this with someone else. It's titled The Pattern, and it's 47 pages of screenshots, dates, and behaviors. Last week she tried one final manipulation. She texted me from a friend's phone. I'm in the hospital. Attempted suicide. This is all your fault. If you have any humanity, you'll come see me. I called the hospital she claimed to be at. They had no record of her. I called the police for a wellness check at her parents' house. She was fine, posting on her backup Instagram about a spiritual retreat she was planning. The police warned her about false emergency claims. Her parents were mortified. As for me, I'm doing great. Still close with my family. Started dating someone new, Eloise, who thinks the fact that I have so many family photos is adorable and shows you have your priorities straight. I reposted some of the couple photos with Adriana, but with her cropped or emojied out and the captions changed to praise my family members who were also in them. Petty? Maybe. Satisfying? Absolutely. My follower count went up by 8K from people who'd followed the drama. I mostly post family stuff and gym progress. Boring content, but real. My mom has become something of a local celebrity for her Facebook clapback. She's been invited to speak at 3 different women's groups about supporting your children through toxic relationships. Camila, my sister, started a podcast called Red Flags and Reality Checks, where she discusses toxic relationship patterns. Episode 3 was about partners who try to isolate you from family. It's her most downloaded episode. Adriana wasn't named, but everyone knew. Diego and Lucia, my cousins, have a running joke where they randomly text me, delete this family photo or we're through. With the most ridiculous family pictures they can find. Last week it was our grandpa dressed as a turkey from Thanksgiving 1987. To anyone reading this, if someone asks you to choose between them and your family without valid reasons like actual abuse, choose family. If someone wants to control your social media presence, run. If someone thinks your memories are negotiable, they don't deserve to be in your future. And Adriana, since I know you're reading this, hi to whoever's phone you borrowed, my family photos are still up, all of them, plus 37 new ones from the past 2 months, including one of Eloise with my mom at Sunday dinner, laughing at the story of an ex who thought Instagram was more important than family. Your move. Oh wait, you can't make one. Restraining order, remember? Edit, for those asking, yes, this is real. I have all the receipts saved in 3 places in case she tries anything again. Edit 2. Ronaldo, Thiago and I are not starting a podcast or writing a book. We just want to move on with our lives. Edit 3. My mom says hi to everyone and thanks you for the support. She also wants you to know she makes an excellent Sunday roast if you're ever in town. Edit 4. Adriana apparently tried to start a YouTube channel about surviving narcissistic exes. It has 14 subscribers and comments are turned off. The dislike ratio is impressive though.